Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
So Simon Guobadia.
Yes, okay.
You heard me?
Yes, you're right. You said it right.
Okay, because I was like, just say it, because I always get his last name wrong.
You asked Jess?
She said,
Yes.
She does it well. Say
Guobadia.
Okay, there
exactly.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Very on T, period. Simon Guobadia, the ex-husband of Porsha Williams, has sat down with Page Six, and he says that he regrets marrying Porsha, and it was nothing but a $5 million rehab project.
Damn.
Let's take a listen.
Do you regret marrying her?
Absolutely. Because she didn't respond because I kept asking her, why did you file for a divorce?
Why did you get?
She wouldn't say anything. I tried to reach her mom. Her mom would not respond either. I later figured out this felt like a coup. I was totally blindsided. I was no member of her family, whether on the mother's side or on the father's side, reached out to me. I essentially sent her a text message. I said this was a $5 million rehab project that I took on. She never shared her concerns or issues with me before filing for divorce. You discuss issues and say, hey, if this does not change or something does not happen, this is what might come of it. We never had those discussions, and I'm happy to share with you text messages where I was essentially blindsided by the divorce filing.
I'm not going to say, he lying. That may be true. Maybe Porsha never asked him things, but he's not going to tell me that both of them, I feel like, okay, it was your money that got her, and it was the way she looked that got you, to be honest.
Yeah, but does that mean he has to give up so much money? And think about it, 14 months, and he's giving up $5 million for a 14-month marriage? That's not crazy to nobody else.
You got to think about what Porsha gave up. You giving up your vagina. You got that man sweating on you. You know what I mean? No, for real. Like, people, we don't think about that. That's wife duties. Wife got to do things. A lot of things.
And honestly, our reputation taking a hit because of what people may think and what all the speculations leading around it. But it's like, if the argument is, Porsha took that lady husband or whatever, he went right over there. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to do that. Like,
what speculation are you talking about?
Because he,
man, you know what's up.
No, because he left the girl. I mean, because there was so
Jess
many
just got
speculations.
real Baltimore on you, Envy. If you was in here, she might have swung.
Tell me, Jess, because I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, what's the speculation you talking about?
No, because Envy he watches the show, but I didn't know if you've seen that season. But Simon was married to somebody.
Fallon.
It was Fallon, right?
Fallon on
and
the show.
Porsha came to their house when they were married. She introduced Fallon to introduce Porsha to Simon when he was her husband. And then next thing you know, a little bit down the line, now they married.
Simon saw that ice cream sandwich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the thing though. You was supposedly happily married too. And you left Shorty and you courted Porsha. Well, so it's just as much on him as it is on her.
I thought Porscha was upset and said he was doing some things that he didn't say to her when they were married, like some things that he didn't disclose, whether it was business or the fact that he wasn't a citizen. That's the reason why I thought Porsha divorced him, not the other stuff.
She did
allege. Marry a Nigerian, you kind of got to expect those.
It's like a little stereotype.
She did allege that when she was here, Envy, but she did. Simon talked about a little bit of what you talking about, Jess, with the whole Fallon situation.
Right.
Let's listen to Simon on why Porsha filed for divorce.
What do you think Porsha's reason was to file for divorce?
I think I was targeted.
In what way?
I was targeted from day one for financial reasons. When I filed for divorce from my previous ex-wife, she was in my DM praying for me. And I think I was in a vulnerable position at that time. And I entertained it. And it just kind of snowballed from there, getting engaged in 30 days. I mean, who does that? I was out of my goddamn mind to have done that. And of course, I'm paying dearly for it.
People talk about Sierra's prayer. Porsha, baby, run that prayer.
Man.
30 days.
But he's sitting up here really talking about, I was bamboozled and I didn't know. Like, come on. Like, stop playing, yo.
Yeah, it's like he acting like he didn't make choices.
Right.
Like, regardless of how things turned out, you made every single one of those choices.
Exactly.
You decided to get engaged. You decided to get married. That was you.
Nobody else
deal
sees
with
this
the
is
consequences
crazy.
of your choice.
The fact that they got married is fine, and the fact that it
In
didn't
30
work
days,
is crazy.
bro.
But
Engaged
the
in
fact that
30
the court
days.
decided to give $5 million after 14 months of marriage, that's not crazy to
But
nobody.
Envy, they both signed a prenup.
Especially when they both have money.
But the judge upheld a prenup that you both agreed on, correct?
That's
That
crazy.
was a decision that was made by both parties.
Exactly. Choices were made
Before
by
getting
adults.
married.
Yes.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Loren LoRosa letting you know that when it comes to accident or injury cases, Top Dog Law is a name that you should know. Whether it's a car wreck, slip and fall, construction site injury, don't play games with your future. Top Dog Law doesn't settle for those lowball answers. They get you top dollar, period. The call is completely free and you don't pay unless you win. So call Top Dog Law today or hit them up on Instagram at Top Dog Law or visit topdoglaw.com. These are real cases. You get real results. Top Dog gets it done. And then Simon, I've been telling y'all guys how this prenup went down. Simon also talked about the prenup as well. Let's take a listen to that.
There was some reports stating that the judge overseeing your divorce case has upheld the prenup that you guys signed before entering marriage. Are you able to share a little bit about what those terms are or look like?
That you receive $40,000 a month in alimony for the length of the marriage, which was 14 months. She gets to stay in the house, all expenses paid, including the mortgage, up to 36 months. And if she chooses to own the home, she would have to refinance the property in her name, and she will have to give me 50% equity in the home.
You're vowing to appeal this decision for sure.
1,000% is going to be appealed.
I don't understand why adults get upset over choices that they
made, right? And they willingly walked into the church. Man, just because she was in your DM.
No,
I know,
I'm
he's
not
really
hurt.
hurt.
Just the math ain't mathing. It's just, I get it.
But he created the math problem.
Yeah. Right, but the prenup
he did the curriculum.
Cheers to Porsha.
Yeah, man,
right, but the prenup was $40,000 a month for the time that they were married, right? It didn't say anything in the prenup that I got to split my asset, which is the house.
No, the equity conversation was in the prenup. That it was the 50% equity thing was in. That's what I'm saying.
And we don't even know what he's talking about.
Was outlined.
I'm listening to what he's saying.
I reported on this 2 times already in here. You don't listen to nothing.
I don't be listening to
There was an
sometimes.
equity agreement that she would receive 50% of equity on the home, or she could buy him out of the home. That was all of this is outlined in the prenup. He's upset that the judge upheld the prenup.
Yeah, feelings don't matter when there's actual paperwork. Like, so
Hey,
I don't.
just because somebody jumped me in DM and pray for you, I mean, you go and propose to him 30 days later. Like Pretty V be and people DM praying for them all the time.
But Pretty V don't look like Porsha.
Yeah.
Come on, we got.
But
no, I'm saying.
I mean, when
Pretty
you right,
V
you're
is
right,
gorgeous
bro.
though, because that
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's saying like,
I know what he mean.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
I mean,
it is what it is. I don't.
Porsha should be a pastor.
She should what?
She should be a pastor.
I'm going. Please make
we
that
all need
church
some prayer, right, Ray?
stream it on. Not Red dropped the bomb for the prayer. Red dropped the bomb
We
for the
cancers.
prayer.
We understand each other. Me, Red, and Porsha understand each other. We all cancers.
Absolutely.
Baby,
Okay.
listen. Shout out to my homegirl that did this interview over at Page 6, Bernie Zillow, because this was a good one. I'm
Yeah,
glad
it
we got
was.
some insight from Simon Guobadia.
And speaking of divorces and cancers, happy birthday to Iman Shumpert.
Mom's a cancer too.
Yes,
That's right.
he is.
Today's his birthday.
Divorce. Yes.
The
Happy
26th.
birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
sure.
duh.
She just said
He just said happy birthday to Amon. Oh, today's his birthday. Oh, my goodness.
You
All
still
right.
wrapped up in that cancer Porsha prayer. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. She got all y'all
Is the
spinning.
latest with Loren. And don't forget, coming up, Just Fix My Mess. If you want to get on the lines, 800-585-1051. You can start calling right now. Now, Charlamagne, you got donkey today?
I do, man. 4 after the hour. Man, this man needed some prayer. But we'll discuss. His name is Michael. What's his name? Michael Navratsky. And he's a person that I can't stand because I hate people who get mad at obvious truth. We'll discuss.
All right, we'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.